What's up, guys? And today I'm back with another video, and today will be a reacts video. Shout out to High Risk Chris for the video, please. I'm just doing this because I want to. Now we will go into the story of the deadliest tornado outbreak of 2025. Let's get started.
The day started with a mile-wide tornado tearing through a city. But this was only the beginning. Tornado after tornado after tornado rips across the central United States. By midnight, this would be the deadliest tornado outbreak of the year. On the morning of May 16th, a classic severe weather setup is taking shape. High up in the atmosphere, a powerful, negatively tilted jet is about to overlap with an area of moist, unstable air. The surface pattern is a textbook look for a large tornado outbreak. To the west, a cold front would ignite storms with a vast, warm...
Okay, I'm probably going to pause the video in a lot now that I think about it, but if you guys didn't know, a way to create a tornado is when hot air and cold air mix together, and then there's a funnel will most likely, if it's really windy, will come down and land. And the coolest thing about tornadoes, it only takes, for an average, 13 minutes for the funnel to hit the ground. While for hurricanes, it actually takes around 2 weeks, which from when we find it to when it hits the land. So, pretty cool.
sector, giving them plenty of space to reach peak intensity. To the north, a warm front acts as a powerful boundary, enhancing any supercell nearby. And at the intersection of the two boundaries is the triple point, with extra lift and spin, allowing even disorganized storms to turn dangerous. In response to these increasingly dangerous conditions, meteorologists issue a massive level 4 out of 5 moderate risk with a 15% chance of tornadoes from the Mississippi River all the way east to the Appalachian Mountains. They would note that several strong tornadoes, including a long-track, high-end tornado, is possible. Storm chasers, including myself, also see what's unfolding and are on high alert as we position for the day's chase. Even though both meteorologists and storm chasers are well aware of the day's potential, nobody knows what's about to unfold. Before I get into the tornado outbreak, I'd like to tell you about the sponsor of this video, MyHeritage. I just learned that I have family in the US. It's easy. Using my code VILE, I think this is such German database is committed in its privacy. Will be able to these incredible things. You can also scan the QR code or click the link in the description. Right at noon, a line of storms erupts along the cold front in western Missouri. As the storms track east, they intensify into full-fledged, rotating supercells. One storm in particular begins to dominate since it's positioned right at the triple point, which gives it an additional boost. The same supercell is also heading towards St. Louis. As the powerful storm approaches the city, it begins to wrap up, producing a tornado just south of downtown Clayton. A resident records the rapidly moving clouds from the top of a high-rise when they start to notice debris swirling at the ground.
Wow, oh my goodness. Okay, there is things flying off over there. Roofs.
If you guys want to know what debris is, let's say there was a tornado and it broke a shed or a house or a building. Basically, that's what debris is, because a house, obviously, it's built of bricks, it has a roof and stuff. That's debris. That the stuff from the house all like breaks off and then would add to the tornado. But yeah.
are flying off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We need to get inside. We need to get inside.
The tornado barrels east at a blistering 55 miles per hour, narrowly missing the prestigious Washington University less than a mile to the south. The powerful circulation then closes in on another popular St. Louis destination, Forest Park. A local records the tornado as it's over Forest Park. The man appears to be in the path, and he's watching from the top of a building, which is not where you should be during a tornado.
You see it? That's so cool.
The circulation rapidly intensifies as it turns northeast into central.
Right, him saying so cool, this is, in my opinion, he's a bit stupid for saying that, because you could, like, go into, because what if the tornado comes at you, and it's like still, whoa, it's so cool. You could be sucked up in an instant. He's like, dude, you should probably get out of there.
West End, where dozens of multi-story apartment buildings sustained severe damage. The now significant tornado crosses Delmar Boulevard fully at EF3 strength, where winds are strong enough to demolish multi-story buildings. A security camera captures the powerful tornado as it moves through the area. And if you look closely, you can actually see there's a man in this car.
That's scary.
Directly in the path is Centennial Christian Church, where 74-year-old Patricia Pendleton is leading a group that helps homeless individuals in the neighborhood. The church's steeple is no match for the powerful winds, and the tall structure collapses, sending the heavy masonry falling towards Patricia. Tragically, Miss Pat is the first victim of the day, but unfortunately she would not be the last. Moments later, Raina Lyles is also killed nearby when her home collapses onto her. At the same moment, a CCTV camera at the iconic St. Louis Arch captures the tornado, spanning over a mile wide. The tornado claims 2 more lives, Dolores Holmes and Larry Patrick, when both of their homes are ripped apart, exposing them to the debris-filled winds.
That just shows you how powerful tornadoes can be.
The tornado is on the ground for another 13 miles, crossing the Mississippi River into Illinois. However, at this point, it's much weaker, only causing minor damage to trees and roofs. And at 3:05, the tornado lifts southwest of Edwardsville, Illinois. This mile-wide tornado hit St. Louis dead center, resulting in a staggering loss of $1.6 billion, making it the 10th costliest tornado in American history. This tornado, on its own, was enough to make the day historic. However, it was just the start of the outbreak. 200 miles to the south of St. Louis, a dominant supercell begins to expand, producing a large hook on radar, and at 3:54, a tornado touches down northwest of Sikeston, Missouri. The tornado moves east, damaging homes and trees on the flat terrain of the Mississippi River Delta. The flat open terrain allows for extremely easy storm spotting, which I can personally attest to because I was there recording the tornado with my chase partner Kelton.
Oh, it's rotating like a mother.
So this
oh my
is
god, that thing's whipping. Oh, it's on the
chaser.
ground.
Oh yeah, it's coming down already. Tornado.
Tornado.
One interesting
That's
thing about this
the
tornado
tornado.
is just how small it is compared to its parent storm. Such a large storm funneling the inflow into one tight circulation meant that it was clearly a strong tornado, and it was only getting stronger by the second. While Kelton and I reposition for a closer intercept, the tornado reaches peak intensity on Sloanville Drive, shredding apart multiple homes, sadly killing 2. Karen Craig, and Bo Jenkins. It's likely that both Karen and Bo were in mobile homes when the tornado hit, structures that are no match for the tornadic winds. More homes are impacted as the tornado crosses Interstate 55 south of Blodgett, Missouri. Fortunately, nobody dies here, although a few more are injured.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is.
It is gorgeous. Oh, it's whipping.
Kelton and I begin to close the gap on the tornado. However, by now the tornado is starting to rope
Tornado
out.
sirens are going.
It's roping out.
We'll just stop in the field. Oh, wow.
Stop here.
The Sykeston supercell keeps going and crosses into Kentucky, but it's no longer producing a tornado. At the same time, another supercell is beginning to move along the warm front to the north, ingesting extra vorticity and unstable air, and at 5:44, an intense tornado touches down northwest of Linton, Indiana. The tornado continuously grows in size and strength, at one point hitting a structure, completely shredding it apart, scattering debris through the air.
Oh, it's hitting something.
Tragically, Linton resident Allison McCammon is among those impacted, ultimately succumbing to her injuries, marking this as the third deadly tornado of the day. The supercell continues to ride along the warm front, producing another EF2 tornado in Bloomington, Indiana. However, back south in the open warm sector, another supercell is about to drop one of the strongest tornadoes of the year. At 6:15, a tornado touches down southwest of Marion, Illinois. The tornado races across.
And I think that should be it for now. Props to High Risk Chris. And for tomorrow, we will do a part 2 for this. So, I will obviously name the video, as you have seen, the deadliest tornado outbreak of 2025, parenthesis, High Risk Chris, parenthesis, and I'll put, obviously, part 1. But I'll see you guys in the next video. See you, my brothers.